Hello, my name is Geraldo Silva, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a fresh, roasted green tomatillo salsa. I'm a big fan of food. Mexican food happens to be my favorite, and this salsa right here is super simple, at least the process I'm going to show you how to make it, and it's versatile. You can throw it on some eggs, you can add a couple more things to it, make it some enchilada salsa, and this sauce is also the basis for like green chicken tamales. It's a pretty simple process. We'll just prep our ingredients, throw it in the oven, and then blend it together. That's pretty much it right there. But let's go ahead and get started. Our ingredients for today are going to be super simple. Primarily, we have these right here. These are called tomatillos in Spanish, tomatillos. In English, they're referred to as husk tomatoes. These have already been prepared. When you find them, they're gonna look like this. And it just has this little husk on it. You're gonna wanna take that off like that, kind of peel it like a flower. This is actually a bad one. Pinch it off like that, rinse it, and it'll look like that. This guy is no good, so we're gonna throw him over here on the side. Now, next, we have some jalapenos. These have been rinsed. And this is gonna be the next ingredient. So if you notice, I have mostly tomatillos. Then I have a little less than half of the jalapenos. And it's up to you. If you don't like spicy food, you could stem these, or you could only put one jalapeno. You could omit the jalapeno if you really wanna do that, but I don't know why you would wanna do that. And onion is the next item, in succession. So about half the amount of tomatillos is gonna be jalapenos, and then about half of your amount of jalapeno is gonna be onion. The next ingredient is cilantro. You want about an equal amount of cilantro to the onion. So if you can imagine that I balled up this cilantro, it'd be about the size of that onion. Not everyone puts garlic in this type of salsa. I happen to like the garlic in there. One thing to keep in mind, you don't want to overdo it because garlic is very overpowering rather quickly. So our next step is going to be, we just put these bad boys on a pan because we got to roast all these ingredients. There's no real science to it. We're just going to put them there, give them all a little space. This version that I will be doing, just because I have found that it is the easiest, we're going to be throwing this in the oven, in the broiler on the top rack, about 4 inches away from the direct heat. So I'm going to go ahead and get this all prepped up, and then when I see you again, we'll be getting ready to put this in the oven. So this is going to be what I broil. Not that. This is going to take about 10 minutes altogether. I'll go 5 minutes just like this, 5 minutes just like that, and then I'll rotate the tomatillos and the jalapenos right there. The garlic, you don't want burnt garlic. Burnt garlic tastes nasty, and I personally think raw garlic tastes nasty. So you want to find that sweet spot. So after 5 minutes, we'll be taking out the garlic, and we'll keep an eye on it and make sure that it doesn't burn ahead of time because that little piece is pretty small. So the proper setup that I found that works is about 4 inches away from the top broiler rack, or from the top broiler, for about 10 minutes, and turn halfway through. So I'll show you what this looks like when it's ready. And after about 10 minutes, this is what your ingredients should look like. These guys will inflate and pop. And if possible, you're gonna use some of that juice that leaks out of these guys. You see, the garlic didn't burn because we took that out first. This is where technology makes the whole process easier. I just use one of these little blender cups. My grandma used to make this with a mortise and pestle every day. So the trick is, though, you don't want to blend everything all together. You want to save the tomatillos for last, because if you overblend those, it's going to give your salsa a very strange consistency. But pretty much, you want the cilantro, onion, and jalapeno pulverized. So we'll blend that first until it's just very well blended. So here I've combined all the ingredients plus an entire lemon to give it some liquid, and the lemon adds to the seasoning so that we could blend it up. We want to blend this up till everything is just very well combined. Then you want to lightly blend the tomatillos so they're still a little chunky. I don't know how well you can see, but that's everything except the tomatillos blended together, and it's just this very dark green paste. We take these bad boys, slap them in there. Hopefully I can do this without going over time too much. We're gonna go ahead and stop this again. Well, I want you to see how this happens. This part is where a lot of people mess up their salsa when they overblend it. So we can go right here and real quick. That. Forgot the salt. This is a 1/4 tablespoon of salt. You'll find your own level that you like. Quick pulse. Yeah, that's pushing it right there. But there you go. This is ready to go. Real salsa verde. That's spicy.